Yes.
Behold, the great tower of Ubisoft.
Ubisoft? Oh my god. Hey, Evil! If you have to participate in LinkedIn culture, your job is literally pointless. Oh, yo.
Witness the countless incredible franchises that comprise its foundation.
Remember, by Ubisoft was great. Yeah, me neither.
Rayman, Far Cry, Splinter Cell, The Division, Watch Dogs, For Honor, Ghost Recon, Prince of Persia, Rainbow Six, and the indomitable Assassin's Creed. Admire.
I can't believe that they ruined the new Assassin's Creed. Like, it's actually so bad. It's actually... You know what's... It's not even that it's bad. It's that it's forgotten. It's been only a few months since it came out, and as soon as it came out, everyone stopped talking about it. They were just like, yep, this is slop, this is bad. Anyways, and everyone moved on.
This immaculate Jenga tower in all its glory, for Ubisoft has built a pillar of a...
Oh my god. It was a lady. This must be a very old game. The remake? Wait, if it's a remake, why is it so... Oh my god, she has the tiniest belly button. It's either that or someone stabbed her. Farah.
A pillar of eternal greatness that shall never collapse.
Ubisoft announced it is in the midst of a company-wide restructuring that will result in the cancellation of 6 games.
Oh no! Oh, that's so sad. I am so sad. Oh wow. Wow.
Oh, sad. Never mind.
I didn't think it was possible to have even less faith in Ubisoft than before. But here we are.
3 former Ubisoft executives found guilty of moral and sexual harassment.
Why? Why is it always the same? Bro, they were like, listen, have you seen that Blizzard, they are drinking the titty milk? Bro, we should drink the titty milk. What do you mean that Blizzard drank the titty milk first? Huh?
They've confirmed that they've closed 2 studios, 2 support studios, as well as a bunch of different layers.
How is his name Baldino when he has a full head of hair? He doesn't even have like a balding on the side. He's false advertisement. I kind of want to report this guy.
Let's talk about Ubisoft.
Oh
So
no.
rude.
Ubisoft confirmed that 7 games have been delayed.
The continued destruction of the gaming industry by twats in suits has yet to slow down. This is
Twets in suit. I like that.
all part of an organisational, operational and portfolio reset. Sounds like corpo speak for bending over and spreading them wide for the shareholders.
I try so hard to give these companies the benefit of the doubt, but it's just soul-crushing to see them make the wrong decisions over and over again.
Why would Ubisoft split off their major titles into a sub-brand?
Because Ubisoft is
Thank you, Linus. You were very blunt, but you did speak the truth. Thank you.
What's up, everybody?
Shareholders are the problem. Who is the problem? What do you think is the problem with Ubisoft, other than that they hired a bunch of woke retards who prioritize pushing a stupid message instead of making an enjoyable game? The gamer... Oh, you're right. Absolutely. You're right. I forgot. The gamers are toxic. It's all your fault. I forgot. I apologize. Yep. It's all because of you. Investors should sue Ubisoft. That would be fun.
This is the Seahawk Man here, and today, the tides are changing. The turntables.
How the turntables...
And the AAA gaming industry is just not what it once was.
I don't get you. Don't get you no more.
It was formerly a beacon of light from which all our favorite franchises glowed with radiance. Yet
they could, if they think that the CEO was negligent, CEOs who blindly follow trends get massive bonuses and take zero responsibility. Yeah, but they're like rich people. They will never actually make the... Rich people, billionaires and CEOs are kind of like women. They never have to take responsibility, you know? You will just say, tee-hee, leave, take your money, your like exit money, and then you will just disappear in the wind. You go into like fucking Silent Hill and you disappear into the mist.
now, it is a graveyard from which the bones and ashes of all those favorite franchises are tossed aside and forgotten for eternity.
I'm not like other CEOs. Oh no. But isn't it always what happens? It's like, oh no, a gaming company is going bad. The CEO nopes out. The CEO, for whatever the fuck reason, gets millions of dollars as like a bonus for leaving. And they are just like, okay, bye. And now you're in the shitter. You have no money, no proper CEO. And, you know, you're just going down the hill.
But on the other side, indie and AA games have thrived in recent years, with major smash hits like Smelldivers 2, Hollow Knight Silk Skin, Hades 2, and Expedition 1 through 33. They sure made a lot of those games. Meanwhile, all the biggest Western publishers have done little but find new and exciting angles.
The Necrolaus. That's kind of sexy though. Is that AI generated? Now I'm suspicious. Now I don't trust anything.
From which to shoot themselves in the foot.
It is? I was like, wait a second, it looks so nice. And then I looked more at it and I'm like, wait a second, it looks so odd.
Newest among these decaying giants.
Well, to be fair, it was a Necrolaus. So does it really have to have 5 fingers? It could be anything.
Is none other than the subject of today's video, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
And folks, if you think times are tough for you right now, Ubisoft is proof that the statement, there was always someone less fortunate than you, is true. Remember, no corporation wants to be like Ubisoft. So if you don't like this company, or you're like my editor...
It's Buggysoft, Buggysoft, Ubisoft, or Buggysoft. I think it's Ubisoft now. I think it used to be Buggysoft, and now it's Ubisoft.
Thomas, and you proclaim yourself to be Ubisoft's biggest hater, then this is the video for you. Let the Schadenfreude flow through you.
That is a very beautiful German word. We do enjoy a little bit of Schadenfreude.
But before you let the hate into your heart, costume change. Before we dive back into 2020...
Oh my god, he's naked! I don't want to see your armpits, sir. Do not seduce me.
Let's look ahead to a new game that just released. The sponsor of today's video, Arknights Enfield.
Ooh, you guys have been talking about this. I am not going to skip it because I have seen nothing of this game. And you... Wait, is this Factorio? Is this Arknights Factorio?
Civilization. Choose your favorite anime babe or himbo. Team up with your friends and demolish your foes in 4-player co-op. Synergize your strategies to unleash devastating combos that might make Dante himself shed a tear. Mix and match your heroes and team compositions as you discover the perfect playstyle that suits you. Explore the uncharted world of Talos 2.
They made an Arknights anime girl fighting waifu battle feat satisfactory. Dude, these Asian companies truly cracked peak male autism. I respect them so much. Just bring it. I know, this is peak male autism. Like, what do you want? You want something difficult, like Satisfactory or Factorio, and cute waifus. Peak? Absolute cinema? Yeah?
Remember that Arknights Enfield is not just an action-packed RPG. It's also about base building and growing your factories.
Autism.
I mean, who doesn't love base building? Like, let's be honest.
It's
Construct
autism.
your own factory and settlements to harvest resources. Decimate the local water supply and ecosystem to fuel your own character's progression. But that's not all. Unlock blueprints for new structures, and use the batch mode to conveniently copy and paste them around your city. Arknights Enfield is now available on PS5, PC, and mobile devices. And if you download and play it for free using that link in the description, I'll get you started with a launch celebration pack filled with tons of goodies to help you on your way as you explore the world of Talos 2. Thank you, Arknights Enfield, for sponsoring this video.
I can literally work out his brief from this video. You can see it. Oh my god. Can you? Can you see it?
Chat finally done with college, now time for the Space Cat Square.
Do you think he was a little bit on the nose? We always we always get like little briefs when we get like sponsors. It's like, this is the things you can, like, you know, these are the do's, these are the don'ts, this is what you have to say. Do not curse, do not be lewd, do not be a goddamn degenerate. You know, it's like, talk about the game.
Now for something completely
Can't believe you're reading the briefs. I have to.
A great outfit. I've never worn a scarf in a video before. Also, this video is gonna go out after the NFC Championship game has ended. So if the Seahawks lose, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. But if we win, I will have been a prophet of regret. Anyways, but when we talk about the inevitable fall of
Now I'm wondering if his team won or did not win.
Ubisoft, what am I referring to?
Oh, no.
Well, how much time you got, Jack? Okay, the inevitable fall of Ubisoft could constitute its own 8-part document.
Is it Ubisoft or is it Ubisoft? I always called it Ubisoft, but he always says Ubisoft. I'm probably wrong. Ubi? Is it how he says it? Both? Nobody cares? Whichever. Oh, fair enough. Boobisoft? Ubi. It's French, who cares? You know what? Solid point.
Series
Apologies.
At this point, and I don't have time to make that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I'm gonna do my best to keep this video concise. I have a tendency to get lost in the weeds.
It's pronounced running out of money.
As they say. And we're about to walk into a fucking rainforest. I was just looking.
It's okay, Yaska can save you.
Through like Ubisoft news in 2025, dog. I can't even give you a brief recap of that because it's like Santa's naughty list. That shit stretches on for eternity. But there might be some naive souls out there asking, oh, come on, Act-Man. How bad could Ubisoft really be? I mean, a corporation that big can't possibly... 3 Ubisoft chiefs found guilty of enabling culture of sexual harassment. Oh, no. Not again. Dear God, this isn't even...
It's always the same. I can't even be surprised anymore. I just literally can't.
The meat and potatoes of this video, like the main subject. Yeah, what? Huh? July 2025? 3 former executives at Ubisoft have been given suspended prison sentences for enabling a culture of sexual and psychological harassment in the workplace. In other news, I just want to say that I'm extremely excited for J.K. Rowling's new novel, Harry Potter and the Chamber of the Stolen Breast Milk. What the fuck? How did I miss this? What?
Wait a second, I have not read that book yet. Oh my god, the new Harry Potter book, let's go!
For all the women out there watching this, the only time a man can cry is when he's discussing the sins of Ubisoft. I will say...
Is this true? Is that the only time you're allowed to cry? When you're thinking about the French?
Good on the French for giving these sexual deviants...
Can I just say that they couldn't have found any saucier picture of this man? He literally looks like that he was just caught like grabbing someone's ass or handling some boobie and it's like, uh-oh, I guess you caught me. It has like that Scooby-Doo reveal kind of face. It's like, yes, and I could have gotten away with this if it wasn't for you, meddling kids.
Deviants, a prison sentence. We could sure use that type of justice over here in America, but that's neither here nor there. The court in Bobigny. I'm not even gonna
Bobigny.
pretend to know how to pronounce that. Had heard how the former executives used their position to bully or sexually harass staff, leaving women terrified. Yeah, I'm an alpha male. When I walk into the room, I leave women terrified. At least France has their own version of Blizzard. Anyways, 2025 was not Ubisoft's
It's cultural appropriation, actually.
best year. In fact, it wasn't anybody's best year. I think that's fair to say. But Ubisoft in particular struggled mightily. Rainbow Six Siege was compromised by a back-end breach, and hackers managed to destroy...
The camera was banned for TOS breach. It was banned for TOS breach. Was banned for TOS breach. Me was banned for TOS breach. She was banned for TOS breach.
$13 million of premium currency to the player base. Now, I do consider myself a fan of Robin Hood, but yeah, that's it. That's the end of the sentence. So Ubisoft had to shut down the servers for Rainbow Six Siege. And just imagine if something like that had happened to Fortnite. If they...
That's a Pocato. That's a Pocato. That's a Pocato. I'm sorry. Seriously, yeah, man, that's us. What the fuck?
If they had been victim to this type of shenanigans. Also, remember that Ubisoft tried to shut down the online service for the 2014 racing game The Crew. You know what happened
I never even heard about
after
that.
That became the catalyst that sent Handsome Ross on a quest to stop killing games.
Oh.
And he was briefly delayed by a notorious pirate.
Who? But did you not know that he is the first, second generation business employee? Oh my god, he was just there for the titty milk. But there was nothing left.
I beat my entire ass. But ended up emerging victorious, as we all did. And Ross managed to accrue and galvanize people, millions of people, to support the Stop Killing Games movement. People remember the pirate, they don't remember Ubisoft, who was the original catalyst of this movement. I don't think the term PR disaster begins to describe the type of year that Ubisoft had in 2025.
I can't believe that this is a remake. It looks so bad. Like, when did they remake this?
Like, at the risk of being
Holy shit.
anti-Semitic, I might say it was a PR holocaust. Here's a fun stat line. Ubisoft's stock price is down to its lowest point in almost 15 years.
I need to know. Okay. Ubisoft stock price. I mean, it's a little bit up. It's a little bit up. It's not too bad. It's going up. Yeah. No, it could be worse. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. Yeah, it went up a little bit. It's doing well. It's solid. Jesus Christ, what happened? What was this? What happened a week ago? Oh no. Hello.
It went down 39% just this morning and 95% in the past 5 years. This shit is going for 92 cents? Buddy, 92 cents a pop? Ain't nothing.
So are you telling me that I could buy Ubisoft right now? I do, in fact, have 92 cents. I should I?
Costs
I could.
92 cents these
Perhaps.
days, not even a pop. So it's certainly not a
buying
good
a
look
little
for Ubisoft. But why am I talking about this now specifically? Well, if you can believe it, Ubisoft
I will save the French. I will put the xenomorph into every game and it will be sexy.
recently canceled.
I will increase the titty sides in all games. Every game it will be like, oh, flat no longer. Titty.
6 games. They delayed 7 others, closed 2 studios, and as a special pre-order bonus, they've announced the upcoming Mass Layoffs DLC in what appears to be a bold attempt to out-and-shitify Microsoft and Xbox. And ladies and gentlemen, coming from this humble act man, goddamn, are they putting up some serious competition?
Goddamn.
Oh, what's that? You're canceling your games? Pfft, I raise you. I call your bet. I mean, the jokes kind of write themselves, but I do my best too. Dog, it's not even February and we're already talking about mass layoffs again. Hey, remember when Ubisoft laid off over 1,500 employees? You should remember that because it was 2 months ago.
Wait, what? Wait, what? So, wait, they did it 2 months ago and now they are doing it again? Shit. I missed out on that one. Is there even anyone still working at the company, or is it just the CEOs like twiddling their thumbs?
Time is a flat circle.
I started writing this
Bro, who are they going to like sexually harass if it's only the CEOs? Like, they will have to pinch each other's butt or something.
video and looking into the Ubisoft debacles, and it is truly a
The
never-ending
cheese in the fridge.
What's that? Tom Henderson reports that Ubisoft's next cost-cutting measure could see another 2,000 jobs lost.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Fuck yes, I love it when people get fired. I love it when people lose their jobs. I don't like it when CEOs and upper management lose their jobs, okay? They never deserve it. It's not like they're controlling the destination of the ship. I mean, thankfully, upper management is always safe whenever mass layoffs occur.
Thank goodness. I was worried. I was worried that they wouldn't have their extra yacht and their personalized little jets and their billions and billions of dollars sitting in an offshore account. My goodness, I was almost worried for a split second.
Thankfully. God bless. Tom Henderson is really popping off with these article titles. You should go give him a follow on Twitter. Ubisoft wants Assassin's Creed 4.
Can't wait for the most accurate survival horror to be released of Ubisoft, where you're a secretary trying to survive rotund middle-aged stalkers in an office setting.
Bro, that would be a good game. Unironically, that would be a good... If the secretary would have big mommy milkers, it would be probably selling more copies than the latest Assassin's Creed. Unironically.
Right, and Rainbow Six Siege to be annual billionaire brands. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they want that. You know, fellas, I kind of would like if the Act Man would be like an annual billionaire franchise brand thing. Bob, wouldn't that be great? Can you guys give me $1 billion, please?
Me too, me too, me too, me too, me too, me too. Hashtag me too. Just a small, tiny $1 billion. It's not that much, okay? If we all synergize horizontally and vertically and aggressively, then we can have it.
Assassin's Creed is already an annual franchise. Like, man, Tom also wrote one about the upcoming game Beyond Good.
Oh my god, was it a fucking like gorilla or like a chimpanzee? Oh my god.
And Beyond Good and Evil 2, and how, quote, according to sources, constant changes, pushbacks, and lengthy development time, the game has likely cost Ubisoft $500+ million in development costs. But at least for the time being, Ubisoft feels like it's a cost that is justified.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Your plushie came in yesterday. It looks cute as hell, and the kitty slippers and your little alien cat buddy are the cherry on top.
Oh, tequila go!
What was the name of that quadruple A game they wasted so much money on? What are they doing? Ubisoft.
You know what's amazing? That now they are going to use AI and it still takes forever. And it still takes millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to finish a goddamn game. I don't understand. It's like we are evolving. It's just backwards.
Reportedly spent 650 to 850 million.
Oh my god, I forgot about Skull and Bones. Oh my god, how do you spend so much money on it?
On Skull and Bones. Thank God management hasn't lost their jobs. The weeds are thick. The weeds are so thick, man. Somebody get the magic conch shell and pull me out of this hellscape.
Do I really have to make this video?
Going back to recent events, I know it's hard to keep up, but out of the 6 games they canceled, there was only one that was publicly canceled. And as if fate wasn't cruel enough to twist the scimitar deeper into our flesh, ladies and gentlemen, the game that was canceled was Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake.
Okay, to be fair, I heard really bad things. I think they put out like a trailer like a few years ago and everyone was saying that this is shit. Oh man.
And to quote
a
a famous
shame.
prophet,
The sands of time have run out.
I'm not gonna lie and say I was the biggest
so
Prince
sad.
of Persia fan, but I played Sands of Time back on the OG Xbox. I thought it was pretty good. My favorite part of the game that I remember was when
The scene. If it's not the scene when you can shower with the chick, then you're so fucking wrong. And you have to go into a degenerate camp to reevaluate your priorities.
whenever you die, the main character would be like, no, that's not how it happened. And then the game would like rewind, and I always thought that was fucking hilarious. In any
Aw.
case, it's a franchise that has seen better days. The most recent title, Prince of Persia Lost Crown, did not perform well commercially. And it's not so much that
Wait, this is the remake? This Sims 4 character with the oogly eyes is the remake? You know what? It's not that bad that it got cancelled. I think it's all right. It's the alpha footage. It looks rough. It does kind of look rough. That got a lot.
that failure in and of itself is enough to cancel this game. It's more of the cascading mountain of controversies and failures and financial disasters that Ubisoft
Oh my god.
is facing that has caused them to
Bork. Link is grieving Prince of Persia. He's like, I could have fixed it. Ubisoft should have hired me.
pull the plug, and it's really tragic.
Damn.
Here's what the official Prince of Persia Twitter account had to say. We've made the difficult decision to stop development on Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake.
Bro, but they have been cooking on this for over 5 years. Now they are just scrapping everything. Does it mean that it was so far from completion that it's better to scrap it than actually finish it? It doesn't the game was... Why would they do that? That makes no sense. If it's 90% done, then just finish it, wrap it up, and just put it out.
Did you make that decision, or did Ubisoft, or are you one and the same? We know this is deeply disappointing. The game carries enormous meaning for fans and for the teams who worked on it. While the project had real potential, we weren't able to reach the level of quality you deserve, and continuing would have required more time and investment than we could reasonably commit. And we didn't want to release something that fell short
It's because the game was fatphobic. What? What are you talking about?
of what the Sands of Time represents. Prince of Persia as a universe and a legacy continues to matter deeply to us, and this decision does not mean we're stepping away from the franchise. Probably does. Thank you for your passion, patience, and love for Prince of Persia.
That's so sad.
I don't think Xerxes is feeling any love on this day. This reads like hey, we can't do this, and we were told we can't do this. We didn't make this decision ourselves, but we have to make it seem like we did, because we're not trying to piss off upper management. You know, the upper management who is planning all those layoffs, right? You're connecting the dots. I see it. You're a smart viewer. You should go ahead and subscribe and like this video. You should.
Stop flattering me just to get my subscribe. It doesn't work. You have to tell me that I have a fat ass too.
If you're hot and sexy. But this...
Close enough.
This does sound like a recurring theme. Over-investing in games that don't pan out or that don't interest modern audiences. And I think I just have to refer to the ancient meme of wisdom, which says, I want shorter games with worse graphics made by people who are paid more to work less, and I'm not kidding. We weren't able to reach the level of quality you deserve. Sounds like a budget issue, like we weren't able.
Hello? We were robbed? Hello? Why am I feeling robbed? I am robbed. I am robbed. I feel literally robbed right now.
We weren't able to reach 400K
Magia.
level graphical fidelity.
Bro, he's holding on to the plate. If someone saves you like this, you owe that man an obligatory blowjob. I'm sorry, I don't write the rules. It's at least a minimum of BJ that you have to give this man after he saves you like this.
Graphical fidelity for this game.
Only a BJ? Oh, okay. You're right. It's up the bum.
I mean, it's not worth making, right?
Straight
it doesn't
up the
look
bum.
like the best video game ever made. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like this is part of a growing trend in Western game developers where they think like graphics and polish and physics and all that shit.
Bro, this game, I don't even know who developed this game. I think it was called Forspoken. God, it was so annoying. The goddamn talking weapon with the millennial humor. It was so bad.
And physics and all that shit is the most important thing.
Was it Square Enix?
Like if the game doesn't look like it's the most cutting edge thing
So
to
bad.
be released in the current year, it's not worth making. Maybe a bit of exaggeration, hyperbole in that statement, but that's the kind of vibe I get, you know? Now, the reason for all these studio shakedowns and game delays and game cancellations and pre-announced layoffs is because Ubisoft is in dire straits. They are up shit creek without a paddle, operating at a loss of about 1.2 billion.
Well, have you considered making good games? Like, what were they thinking? Making a new Assassin's Creed. Making it in Japan. The main character is a black samurai who is gay for the dude, but also fucked one of the emperor's daughter. Like one of the oh my god, like one of the most respected, like emperor's daughter, princess, whatever the thing, but also he kind of has a thing for the guy, and I'm like, the emperor's wife, sister, it was a very historically important person, you know. It's like, if you like bleeding money, just you know, just say so. If you want to be a broke boy, just continue this way.
Billion as far as 2025 is concerned. Now, I don't know how much money you guys have lost in a year, but there's a very good chance it is not even.
I can't wait to play my game, but set in Japan. You have no idea how excited I was. I was actually like, oh my god, I never had the chance to play Assassin's Creed, but I love Japan. It's going to be so beautiful, so Japanesey. I'm gonna play it. And then they dropped the trailer with Yasuke, and I was like, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be my beautiful non-binary samurai. Just, oh man, I just knew it. I saw it and I knew it.
0.0001% of 1.2 billion. And so all this restructuring of their studios and their priorities in games, it's meant to try and make the company profitable.
Do you think they ever think about it, that if they would have just taken a regular Japanese guy and a regular Japanese girl, and they would have write, like, not a good story, just like a very generic and aggressively boring story, they would have gotten profit? Do you think they think about it, that they could have write a ChatGPT ass story and they would have still gotten money in, as opposed to what just happened and now they are just like basically nothing? They could have make it so. That's my point. Like, you could have make it into the most boring ass story, as long as you have a good looking Japanese dude, a good looking Japanese girl, you're sort of respectful to the history, and then it's like la la la, happy ending, you save the world, you know?
6-month Prime Kato High Square.
Hey Moose, I think about that sometimes.
Again.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Now, as a side note, Prince of Persia.
They're not dumb. They don't want us to have nice things. Well, I don't think that people were too scarred by the idea of a shit game. Like they can make a shit game, but someone else is going to make a really good one. Like, if you have a thing for like, I don't know, Asian games, like didn't like Ghost of Tsushima come out like not that long time ago? I know the other one is Chinese, but the Wukong game was very, very good and people had a boner for it, you know? Like, there will be always a replacement. I don't think that people are gonna be like, oh no, I really wanted my Ubisoft game. Oh no, that's my favorite flavor of slop. No.
The Sands of Time remake was the only game they publicly canceled, but they had reported that they were working on a Rainbow Six Siege mobile game, if you cared about that. new Division title, The Division Resurgence, and a potential remake of Assassin's Creed 4, the best Assassin's Creed game. And while I did recently complain about the abundance of remakes and remasters, I fucking love Black Flag. You get to be a pirate. What more do you want? Other than to make out with Edward Kenway. I would do that. Assuming, of course, that Leon Kennedy rejected my
Leon Kennedy.
advances. But Ubisoft does appear to have substantial revenue and cash reserves.
The perfect man. He's absolutely perfect. Leon Kennedy is 100% handsome and 100% dumb. That's why he's perfect.
Saved up, so they're not without a lifeline. But you can only burn so much money without certain people getting upset. Just ask the Joker. This might be the only positive thing I
have unironically jerked off to Himbo Leon. I don't know what to do with this information. I need 3 to 5 business days to adjust to this reality, but thank you.
I will say about Ubisoft in this video, and that is that the CEO actually gave up a third of his annual salary.
Wow, a third? He has. Wait, so are you saying that this man makes $1 million for basically jerking off? Almost, if this is the third, then he is jerking off for $1 million, and he still takes over 600,000 by doing nothing. Yeah, dude, like, wow, that's crazy. You're crazy, boy. You're crazy.
Americans watching this are going to be shocked by the cultural differences.
Wow.
As much as you hate Ubisoft, man, that goes to show how fucking bad our CEOs over here are. That's something. At least the CEO of Ubisoft isn't pocketing the difference between all the employees he's firing. You know what I mean? But it could also be seen as a sign of desperation. Even the CEO...
I am not going to be touched by this sacrifice. This is basically just like $10 for him. This man is probably a millionaire, if not a billionaire. He's like, oh no, I have to give away something that I would have spent on a yacht that I don't need. Oh no.
Sacrificing his paycheck? Buddy, it's all hands on deck. Ubisoft, if it hasn't collapsed already, is on the precipice of doing so. The leaning tower of greatness falters. But perhaps, and let me just be bold and say something, all right? Maybe all this terrible news, this horrible management, it's the hard reset that Ubisoft needs.
No. No, I don't think so. It will not be enough. They are still dumbasses. No.
Right? The grass is always greener. This too shall pass.
No.
Perhaps, I mean, let's try to be honest.
They will have to recognize the hard truth. And I will tell you what the hard truth is. The hard truth is, if you want to have a good game, you have to hire gamers. And they can be, if they happen to be women, that's all right. But you need the sweatiest, hardcore gamers to develop your game. And you have to make the characters attractive. Because that's what the people want. They don't want to see these weird sloppy-fied girl bosses. They want big titties, fat asses, nice fan service. They want good gameplay, good graphics. And they want an enjoyable thing, not like that, oh my god, actually, I'm non-binary, so you have to refer to me as they, them. Oh my god, what does that mean? Well, that means, and they are just going in a fucking fantasy world to define what the political thing is today. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who you fuck or who you don't fuck. Be good looking, okay? Make me happy, okay? I am the most important thing, not you. Otherwise, I'm not buying your game.
Optimistic here. Maybe some ultimate good.
I am a strong woman, which means I act like an adolescent boy. Hey! You can't say that. That's cultural appropriation. Actually.
Will come from all of this. A new Splinter Cell was in development, but Ubisoft cancelled it.
Oh no.
The suffering will continue until morale improves. Good God, this shit sucks so much ass. I wanna be a Spies vs. Merc. Splinter Cell, why did you have to die? Spies vs. Merc. Splinter Cell, I miss you so much. Yeah, chat, we...
Beautiful. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Ackman. It was beautiful.
Might be cooked. I mean, if you really want to understand the dichotomy, like the difference between AAA gaming and
10
where
out of 10.
AA and indie is right now, look at the reputation of Ubisoft versus Sandfall game.
You know why I don't mind that Ubisoft and like Blizzard is sucking dick and whatnot? It's because we have finally good indie companies who are rising. And if it's an indie company, it usually starts the game with much lower fees. You know, it's like not like, wow, you have to spend $100. Oh, you want to play it 3 days in advance? Then it's going to be $130. Oh, do you want the digital deluxe edition where you can put Leon Kennedy into a Speedo? Oh, wow, then it's going to be $150.
And
you
Kepler
know?
Interactive, developers of
Like, fuck me,
Expedition
man.
33. Like,
That's
both
so
French
much.
companies, yet their reception and their popularity and their reputation.
Not gonna lie, this game looks really fucking cool. I still don't know jack shit about E33, other than that it looks really fucking amazing.
And their popularity and their reputation could not be
Sexy
more
legs.
polar opposite. Now, I have one very important question to ask. What happened to Rayman?
Well, it had a redhead character, and obviously that's always being erased from media. So, you know, it's just dead. There is no big boobied redhead characters allowed. You know, every time. They actually... my redhead.
Ubisoft started small too and they had great games. Greed is a slow killer.
I don't even think this is greed. Because if it would be greed, then they would be smart about it. They are just like being, I don't know, preachy and annoying. They have a bunch of people up on the top who makes these big decisions and they are absolutely out of touch with people.
As long as I don't get copyright claims
You know?
for using this incredible soundtrack, you will have been hearing the Rayman Legends soundtrack throughout this entire video. That shit is one of the greatest of all
Oh my
time.
God.
It's so peak. But Rayman Legends, Ubisoft literally dropped one of the greatest 2D platformers, one of the greatest platformers of all time, and then looked at that and said,
Nah, that's enough. We don't need to make any more of that.
That was 23.
You know what? That's like Last of Us. Isn't it sad that they never made Last of Us 2? How great it would have been. But you know what? They made one amazing game and they were like, yeah, we can stop here. It's truly sad there was never a Last of Us 2. We never continued the story. It's okay. I'm sure that Joel is very happy with his adopted daughter and they all figured it out. So sad.
Team, man. Ubisoft was built off of Rayman. That was the game that initially allowed them to climb the...
Oh, that's why the TV show had one season too, right? How great it would have been to have a second season. But, you know, here we are.
Tower of relevance. And I don't know, man. I feel like it's a sign when like your core franchise or the thing that got you where you are today that you have just neglected and like thrown in the trash, right? For Microsoft and Xbox, it's Halo. Like nobody really gives a shit about Halo. Yes, we're still complaining about Halo. Yeah, I've been doing that for 11 years on this channel. We're still doing it. Still doing it. Rayman's not that difficult of a formula to...
Remember Half-Life 3? It's coming. I know. Listen, we will have the GameCube and they're gonna launch it. I know that they are just holding out on us. Portal 3 coming. Half-Life 3 coming. It's happening. The GameCube is coming.
Perfect.
It will be pre-installed on it.
And I think if we want to come back to a realistic note, this is probably the main reason why there is so much contempt and hatred towards Ubisoft these days. Sure, yes, they are.
Okay, imagine that they will come out with the GameCube, but you have Portal 3, Left 4 Dead 3, and Half-Life 3 installed on it. Would you buy it? I would buy it. $1,000. I would buy it.
Or by all standards, a terrible company and have made numerous fuck-ups, but they used to make damn good games. They really fucking did. Anybody who tells you otherwise is just huffing pure copium. I mean, the most passionate haters you have are the ones that used to love you the most. Now, just ask my ex-girlfriends if you want proof of that. It is so ironic that the original Rayman is what started Ubisoft's ascent into the stratosphere, and we've heard fuck all, nothing about this franchise after coming off its greatest iteration. It's my IP to sit on and do nothing with. In any case, Lord only knows what the future has in store for Ubisoft. No. But one thing is for certain, the dominoes have started toppling. How many dominoes will fall? It remains to be seen. Ubisoft might be the first big domino in a series of many spectacular Western video game developers collapsing. Time will tell. And I don't want to be 100%.
What is the company behind that game that just came out? What is it, Highguard? Or whatever the fuck, the Concord devs? Which company did publish it? Not Hytale, the one that we watched a video about yesterday, and it's really, really bad. Where you have 8 characters and you only have 3v3 and you're gonna enjoy it.
Negative. There is a chance that Ubisoft might bounce back and they could ball out like Kobe did after the bad touch allegations. Or Ubisoft might wither and die like an unwatered flower. Regardless, it's safe to...
Let me in. I can fix that. You wanted to wither? I'm coming. I can do that. This looks like a job for me. I'm visiting the French.
Say that the inevitable fall of Ubisoft has begun.
I will murder.
Began many years ago. I'm just trying to catch up on all this nonsense. Look at how long this video is, and just like look up Ubisoft controversies, and you will see I literally cut 7 parts out of this 8-part documentary.
Damn. Oh my god, do you guys remember NFTs when those were a thing?
It is challenging to compile
I almost forgot.
The failures of this company in a single video in a way that doesn't make me go insane. But I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you lived a like.
If you lived a like.
Please live a like. And subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. And also, don't forget to use that other link in the description to download and play Arknight's Enfield today. If you'd like to support these videos, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description below.
Where is your gamer subs, man? Where is your gamer subs with Scooch and 10% off, huh?
Shout out to my top patrons.
I will give him a like.
Experts. Thank you to 2, A Slice of Pizza, A2A Phoenix, Anubis 17, Big Demon.
I will give him a like. Just because I can. Just because I simply can.